I was a fat alcoholic. And I hated the way that I looked. But now, I got a six-pack. You know, I used to live for everyone else, doing everything to please them and to protect their egos. I hated that I was doing nothing that actually fulfilled me. I did just everything for everyone else. I was just average, mediocre, just like everyone. But now I've changed. I'm fully starting to embrace living for myself. Fully starting to do these things like making these videos that actually fulfill me. That actually give me some satisfaction. I've changed. And that is what I want to help you with. You see, if you hate your current existence, because you're in a job that you hate, you're around people that don't support you, or whatever the situation might be. Maybe you're obese, I don't know. But I do know that if you hate your life, it can change. I am living proof that change can happen. And so I'm here to give you hope and to tell you how you can change as well and how you can improve your life, because it is possible if you simply believe. Now, I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to say some yibby-dibby-dabba-dooba about sunshine and rainbows and how everything's amazing. That's not what I'm gonna do. You see, people say that the truth is cruel. And that also means that kindness is a lie. And so I'm not gonna lie to you by being kind. I'm gonna tell you the truth of how it fucking is as a man. And you can take it or leave it. And so if you truly wish to change your life, here are the things that you need to realize. Firstly, no one fucking cares. Nobody cares. I could die here, right now, on this spot. And it would probably take months for people to find my body because some neighbor complained about a fucking smell. Think about that. Nobody gives a fuck if I live or die. No one ever has, no one ever will. But here's the thing, you might be in a better situation. You might have few people who actually care about you. And that's great. And you should be grateful for that. And it's amazing. I'm not gonna disagree. You probably have some people who care about you. And that's amazing. But even they don't care enough to fix your problems. Are you starting to get it now? You see, you might have people who care about you. And I don't disagree. But everyone wakes up with their own problems and thinks to themselves, how can I solve my own problems? How can I survive till next month? This is what everyone is thinking. Nobody wakes us up and says, oh, how can I make this dude's dreams come true? How can I solve his problems? Nobody does that. Everyone wakes up and thinks about their own problems because everyone has them. And so no one's gonna come and save you. No one's gonna come and do it for you. You're gonna have to do it yourself. And it's a sad reality of the world that you are in many ways all alone in this journey to improve your life. And even if other people wanted to improve your life, they cannot. Nobody can work out for you and get that dream physique. Like, no one can do that. No one can eat the clean diet for you. No one can learn the skills for you that you need. Like, even if people wanted to help you, in many ways, they could not. It's impossible. And so you just have to accept that no one will save you. No one's coming. And most people, they don't even care to help you. And so you're gonna have to do it yourself. And secondly, you're going to have to change before things change for you. That's simply how it is. You see, if you want that amazing physique, that six-pack, you don't get it and then you're like, oh, now I get the six-packs. Now I'm gonna start eating clean and healthy and go to the gym and change my habits. No. First, you change. And then your body adapts. And it's the same with everything. You wanna be more popular, have more friends? It's not like it is fucking magically appear. No, you have to change first. First, you learn to be charismatic. You learn the social skills required to actually get a huge amount of friends or whatever you wish. And then things will change for you. So you have to change, and then things will change for you. You cannot just wait around, sit idly and hope that one day things will change. They will not. They will not. So if you continue down the path that you're on right now, doing the exact same things that you are doing right now, then don't be fucking surprised if nothing changes. And if you're stuck here forever. And so here's the thing. You might not want to go down the path of, hard work, struggle, suffering. But what choice do you have? To stay here and suffer? You see, you either suffer here or you go down the road of suffering to a better place. It's always gonna hurt. It's always gonna be painful. That is life as a man. There is no such thing as a man's life without pain, without suffering. That does not exist. That's the thing. So many people, they want this comfort, they want this happiness, they want everything. It doesn't exist, man. Think about it. You can go and scroll social media, boom, 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 boom. And are you satisfied? Are you fulfilled? Do you wake up the next day and think back, wow, I'm so glad of yesterday, where I just sat around and did fuck all. You just scrolled social media, drank a bit more alcohol, a bit more junk food. So proud of yourself now, are you? You see, fuck happiness. I don't want to be happy. I want to be proud. Do you get it? On your deathbed, when you're 80 years old, you cannot go back and feel the happiness of your youth. You cannot. It is impossible to go back and feel the emotions you felt before. It is impossible. But you can feel proud. You can feel proud of the fears that you faced and of the pain and suffering and the struggles you took on and you survived. You see? True happiness, true fulfillment, true satisfaction comes from facing fear, going and experiencing pain, and then being proud about it. It does not come from the comfort of avoiding pain, avoiding the scary thing. That will lead you nowhere. I think all of us know that. We know it deep down. I've drank alcohol. I was a fucking alcoholic. So I know what it's like to drink alcohol. You feel good for a moment, but then the next day you feel horrible. You woke up and you're like, what the fuck? I did nothing useful. It does not fulfill you. You can scroll social media and forget about your problems for a bit. But in the end, it does not fulfill you. It does not make you proud of yourself. And so if you truly wish to be fulfilled, if you truly wish for this happiness, which everyone is fucking looking for, which I don't even get. Because what the fuck is the point of being happy? Everyone dies. One day you will die. And everyone who died young thought they were gonna live old. They thought they were gonna grow old. And everyone who died today, fucking day, thought that they had tomorrow. And so imagine you die tomorrow and you look back and you're like, what the fuck did I do with my last day on earth? I fucking ate junk food, hated my life. I fucking scrolled social media. I did nothing productive. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Or would you want to look back on your last day and be proud of yourself? You know what? My last day on earth, I worked 12 hours a fucking day. I went to the gym even though I did not feel like it. I lifted the weights. I fucking did it. I talked to a stranger even though it made me anxious. But I still fucking did it. And you can be proud of yourself. And the thing is that nobody knows when they're gonna go. Nobody knows when this consciousness of yours is gonna end. And so it could be that tomorrow is your last day or next week is your last week. And so you better make yourself proud now You're literally running out of time. Each second, a second is gone forever, out of time, and it will never come back. You should panic a bit. You should be like, man, my life is withering away in real time. And what are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? You know, so you have to go and embrace the pain. You have to feel the suffering that is life as a man. That is the only way to get a life that you can be proud of. And only that will fulfill you. You have to ignore the opinions of others, because fuck them, and then you can start doing you. You know, you'll die one day, and once you're dead, nobody gives a fuck what some dude thought about you 50 years ago. Nobody gives a fuck if your classmate or an old friend or your parents think that you shouldn't have started that business. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is what you did with your life. And so, here's the thing. You might be saying to yourself that, you know what, it's easy for you to say, you don't know suffering, you don't know the struggle I've been through, and whatever. But here's the thing. Just listen to this example. I've made over 200 videos. Over 200. So I went and thought about a video idea, made a title and a thumbnail, I write up a script, I record the video, I post it, and I get nothing. And I did that 100 times. Do you think I felt like making the 101st video after making 100 videos and getting nothing? No, I did not feel like it. But I did it fucking anyway. Because that is the masculine nature. You simply have to do what you're supposed to do. Not what you feel like doing. Fuck your emotions. And then I did 100 new videos. And then I still got nothing. And now we're at over 200. And yet, here I am recording this one. You see, many times in the gym, it's the last thing that I want to do is be there, lifting the fucking weights, feeling like shit, knowing that I got 5 more exercises with 3 fucking sets each. And I'm like, fuck man, I hate this. And I do it anyway. That is the masculine nature. You simply have to choose what your goal is, that dream that you have, that little voice in your head that says, start the fucking business, post the content, become a professional athlete, whatever that thing for you is, that little voice, listen to it. It's talking there. It's the voices in your head. You think they're evil, they're bad, oh, voices in your head, that is for insane people. No, that is for greatness. But some motherfucker don't understand. And so you have to go and just listen to it. Set that big goal, that dream, that ambition so fucking high, and then you go do whatever it takes to get there. No matter how you feel, no matter how hard it is, how much pain you have to go through, how much it suffers, you just have to do it. And you know, all these people, you know, oh, but you should listen to your feelings. If you're tired, take a day off. Well, fucking lose to the guy who doesn't. Like, oh, but I'm sad. My girlfriend left me, heartbroken. I don't want to work today. I don't want to go to the gym. Well, then don't. It's your choice. But there's consequences. You see, all these people who say, oh, it's toxically masculine and all this bullshit to fucking ignore your feelings. It's like, good. I want to be toxically masculine. Good. Just imagine this example. There's 2 people. One man has every single toxically masculine trait that you can imagine. Every single one. Dominant, assertive, competitive. He ignores his fucking feelings. He's stoic. He goes to the gym even though he does not feel like it. He's heartbroken and sad and he works anyway. And then there's another man who has 0 toxic masculine traits. 0. That man, he's, you know, fears competition. Somebody says, oh, there's a competition. He's, oh, I don't want to compete, you know, like participation trophies. He's not dominant, he's submissive. He's scared, he's not assertive, he hides in the fucking shadows. Now, which mindset do you want to have? You know, like think to yourself, which mindset leads to a better physique, more wealth, more success, more life satisfaction? And which one of those men would you rather be? The most important question, which one of those men would you rather be? I think we all know the fucking answer. And so when someone says to you, you should listen to your feelings, just take a day off, just do this, just do that. Shut the fuck up. You can ignore those people. They clearly do not want you to be great. When someone says to you, don't do that, it's toxically masculine. What they're basically saying to you is stay a fucking loser, stay a weakling, die alone, live a miserable life, achieve nothing, fuck you. That's what they're saying to you, word for word, when they say don't be toxically masculine. And so you better fucking be toxically masculine. You better be stoic enough to say, fuck your feelings and just do what has to be done. Be a fucking man for a moment, okay? Like, grab your balls and just say, I found him. Now I better get to work. You see, that change that you want, it comes only from action. Action is the only thing that matters. Affirmations don't do jack shit. You know, manifestation don't do jack shit. Your fucking thoughts and words don't do jack shit. Your actions do. You see, here's the thing. If you go in front of the mirror and you say, what the fuck you want, but you don't go to the gym, will you get healthier and stronger? Well, no, you fucking won't. But it does not matter how sad you feel or how many bad things you think about during the day. If you still go to the gym and you work out, you still get healthier. You still get stronger. You still improve and everything seems to just fucking happen. And your thoughts, your feelings, they did not matter at all. And so you just have to take the actions. And so everyone knows what actions they're supposed to take. You see, ignorance is not an excuse. So many people are like, but I don't know what to do. Well, do you want to start a business? Okay? Well, think of a service or a product that provides so much value to your customer that they want to buy it over and over again. And then you just make that happen, get a payment processor, boom, your business is there. Boom. That's it. Oh, you want to get a six-pack? Well, just eat in a calorie deficit, go to the gym, train hard, boom. Everyone knows exactly what they're supposed to do. People just don't do it. That's the thing. You probably already watched 100 fucking videos about working out, but you still haven't gone to the gym. Or maybe you've gone to the gym, but you're like, oh, but maybe not today. The fucking videos don't matter if you don't put that information to use. You know, there's so many people. You just have to take the action, but they're not willing to do it. There's so many people who just think about these things. They dream, they wonder, and then they're surprised and they never did anything. But it's only the action that matters. And the great thing about being a man and life is that just starting, just doing anything is always better than nothing. You see, if you just start a shitty business and it fucking sucks, you still learn more than by reading the fucking 50th book about business that you fucking, you know, like if you already read 10 books about business or watched 100 podcasts, maybe the next step is not another podcast or a book. Maybe the next step is a fucking action of actually starting that business or posting the content or going to the gym, right? And most people, they will never do this. And then they wonder why they never get the results. But I read 100 self-help books. Fuck your self-help books. And people use all these fucking excuses of like self-care. I need my time to meditate. I need my time to journal. I need my time for, you know, wind down. Okay, fucking lose then. I'm gonna go to the gym anyway. I'm gonna fucking work anyway. I'm gonna do all the fucking correct things anyway. And in 10 years, we're gonna see the difference. And that's the thing. You just have to take the action because nothing else matters, and then you have to stick with it. You have to have the discipline, the brutal discipline of just sticking with it, going through the pain and the suffering of doing the same fucking boring shit over and over and over again. At the gym, you do the same exercise again and again and again and again, but eventually you grow. You go and make the business sales calls, you make it again and again and again, but eventually you get a sale. And that's how it fucking works. And you know, the last thing that I'm gonna leave you with, the very last thing, is that in this life, what do you think matters? Maybe it's the proof of your existence. Think about that. You see, when the end goal of a man is to want to be known, so wouldn't you agree? Like, you know, from the day that I was born, I've never had a reason to live, except to suffer in the pursuit of creating one. That is the masculine essence. Why do you think men risk their lives building skyscrapers? Why do you think they fought and died in wars for causes that they barely believed in? Because deep down, every man simply wants one thing. To leave a mark, a proof of their existence. Everyone wants to just prove that they existed. Everyone wants their name and their actions to be echoed in eternity. You know, they want to be like Alexander the Great, where people talk about them thousands of years after they've died. And that can be you, if you just do what it fucking takes. And the road is hard, and it's supposed to be hard. Because if it's not hard, then everyone would do it. You see, every excuse that you have not to go down the most difficult route are exactly the reasons why you'll be exceptional if you do. And so go out there, achieve greatness, do the hard things, fuck your feelings, achieve greatness. Chase your dreams, stay disciplined, and have a fantastic day.